Cliff jumping on Lake Atitlán. Welcome back to another Gaz Right video, and we've got another banger in store. We're rested, recuperated after a few cervezas last night, and we got the boat over to San Marcos. We're going to be talking you through everything about the infamous diving board, 15 metre, 4 metre, everything in between, some naughty drone shots, sunset, and of course a little can of bats. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs, and let's get straight into it. We're going to digest and divulge a little bit about last night, because the team were a bit dusty this morning. We had a couple cervezas. For me, sunsets, sunrises are some of the beautiful things you can get. However, when you combine that with a gorgeous little beer, don't go for the Gallo number, which is like the local beer. For me, it's getting a 4 or 5 out of 10. However, the little artisan number, a little bit more premium lager, is going to set you back 85, which is £8.50 for a litre of the stuff, and it is chef's kiss, absolutely gorgeous. The King was on a little Vino Blanco, she was on a little margarita, and yeah, we just took the sunset in at the restaurant right next to where we're staying. It's actually an unbelievable little setup, super friendly in there. Would highly recommend it for food, drinks, and of course getting the sunset in the bones. We then moved over to Sublime Bar to get some more cervezas. There's just dogs left, right and centre that my mum's trying to avoid, but it was absolute carnage. Good music, good atmosphere, and yeah, we're on the Modelos. If you're going to get a beer, if you're trying to save money, drink the Gallos. They're the cheap local stuff. It's all right, plays ball, very much a Foster's of the Guatemala scene. However, if you want that little premium taste, something a little bit more upmarket, get yourself on the bottles of Modelo. It's, yeah, they're absolutely sensational. So we sent it deep into the evening, so yeah, a few sore heads this morning, chucking a few shapes about, but you know, we thought we cannot waste a day. As we said on like the last few days, it's all about maximising our time. I think a few times in our trip, and sometimes they are needed, where you just sit back, chill, relax, and have a day catching up on editing or whatever it is, but we're like, no, Neens is on holiday, and we made the commitment to exploring more, doing more, travelling more, doing as much as possible with our time. So we got the boat across to San Marcos. However, first we went to, let me just get the name because I'm going to forget it now. Went to a place called Sabin. It is unbelievable. For me, I would probably say it's the best restaurant in San Pedro. It's like a little like Lebanese, Mediterranean type number. My mum went for a little falafel, again, straight banging, and obviously me and Em were on the chicken shawarma wrap, celiac chicken, lovely fresh salad, and then they have loads of hummus in it, but they also have this like little like lemon chutney dipping sauce that you put on top, and the flavours are absolutely flying out the thing. So yeah, for me, straight 10 out of 10. Second time we've been there. We've got tonight, tomorrow, and then we leave Saturday. So hopefully we can get at least one more meal in the bones, because yeah, it's banging. It's about £6 for a chicken shawarma, and it's one of the few places in San Pedro or on Lake Atitlán where you can pay for card without any fees. I think like the minimum fee usually is 5%, and a lot of places it is 9%. So another little tip, cash is of course king. And then yeah, we came across to San Marcos. The journey, so we came across a few days ago. If you've not seen the vlog on Eagle's Nest, go and watch the yoga we did. It's probably the nicest yoga spot, I'm going to put it out there, in the entire world. You're super high up in the cliffs looking over the lake, and we came to this little national park. I'll overlay the name right now, and we're back because Emma had unfinished business, wanted to jump in off like the 4 metre board, and yeah, it's just a lovely little spot. The sun's on it all afternoon. If you're in San Pedro and San Juan, the sun goes behind you about 12, 1 o'clock, and then goes behind the mountains quite early as well. So do just bear that in mind. If you want a bit of afternoon sun, you need to be in San Marcos on the little national park, and it's just an absolute ridiculous little setup. I'll give you a little spin of where we are now, but yeah, just chilling up here on the rocks. Loads of little spaces out in the sun. Of course, the Ginger and the Northerner, we've perched ourselves just down there in the shade, and then there's people jumping left, right and centre. We've just got some absolutely outrageous drone videos. Again, we say it every single day, the elevation, the landscape, it looks beautiful, but when you then combine that with the aerial top-down bird's eye view, yeah, it's just an absolute different level. Do be careful if you are flying your drone around here. It's called Eagle's Nest for a reason, because there's absolutely loads of big bloody birds and eagles flying about. So there's a few gone for the drone, but you know, we put it on the line to get you the crispy JPEGs. Beautiful water. The chairman of the Chili Dippers has been in. That's the challenge for the day. We've got to get my mum to jump in, even off like the 2 metre, 3 metre, 4 metre rocks. I think that will be a hell of an achievement. About a year ago, she'd never even like put her head under the water. We got her to jump in Albania. She jumped in the cenotes in Mexico. So yeah, the final challenge of the team. But yeah, we'll be back to check in very shortly. As always, any questions, San Marcos, San Pedro, Lake Atitlán, Guatemala, Antigua, bang it in the old comments. And it's another beautiful little day in paradise. Ridiculous setup. A very different end to the video. It was all high spirits, all good fun. The sun was coming down, everyone was having a good time. I was never gonna go off the 15-meter board. I'm pretty bad with heights, and I was just a bit like, yeah, that is a bit too high. Saw a few people that hurt themselves a little bit jumping off there, and then a girl jumped off the top and then just couldn't move in the water, like couldn't feel her legs. So like people jumped in to like get her out, get her on the rocks, and after about 3 hours, I think they managed to just move her, yeah, off the rocks and like basically carry her up to the top and then maybe go to hospital. So yeah, pretty crazy, pretty sad end to the day. And I would just say, like, when you go there, like, I would definitely go to San Marcos, definitely go to where you can sit on the rocks and get in the water and stuff. But do just be wary that it is well bloody high, like 15 meters. Like, if you're not a professional diver or something like that, I would personally knock it on the head. But yeah, hopefully she's all right. I'm not sure if she wanted to go to hospital or not, but there was a lad who was a doctor there who was advising her, saying, yeah, basically you should go to the hospital. So I don't know, it's a weird one, a sobering one, a bit of like, I don't know if the word is reality check, but just like a reminder that it's good to push the boundaries, it's good to challenge yourself, it's good to put yourself in a new environment, it's good to do new things that maybe you wouldn't normally do. But do you know what I mean? There's a lot of opportunity to get injured, get hurt, and it is, yeah, like you say, just make sure you're taking calculated risks in everything that you're doing. Because I think when you jump in the water, everyone's like, oh, the water's kind of soft, I guess, like you don't think it'll hurt you, but the amount of force and impact, especially when you're jumping from that high, can obviously be pretty dangerous. So yeah, thoughts go out to her. It is our final full day. We get a taxi over to Guatemala City tomorrow. So yeah, we just got a big day of admin in the diary. We're just going to be enjoying the sun, enjoying the little lake, as you can see behind me now. This is literally like 30 seconds from where we're staying. So it's, yeah, it's just an absolute gorgeous little setup. In terms of today, I've got a big day planned because obviously we've been here for a week. We've done San Marcos, San Juan, San Pedro. We've done some nights out, some painting, some yoga. So basically I've done a big plan of a travel guide. Obviously a lot of the videos I put up in the last week are obviously structured and a lot of planning's gone into them, but it's been more like kind of like vlog format. So if you are watching this and you think I want an absolute detailed account of where to stay, where to eat, where to get some drinks, what are the best activities in each of those places that I just mentioned, come back tomorrow. It'll be live on the channel. Thorough planning, insight, knowledge, and all the details that you need to know. Nearly dropped my camera case, which would have been less than ideal, into the old water. But yeah, for me, I'm going to go into it a little bit more in the video tomorrow, or today, and I guess you'll be watching it tomorrow. But Guatemala as a whole, straight vibes, like the people, the culture, the food, the things to see, absolutely amazing. If not top 3, definitely top 4 of the 80 countries I've visited. So yeah, just an absolute gorgeous little spot behind. Ridiculous scenery. Anyway, enough waffling. Come back tomorrow. Silly content is coming. Costa Rica, Brazil, Uruguay. Hit the subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs. And remember, baby, the chef is always cooking. Let's get it.